It's GG no Re. It's time for Dragonlance again. Dragonlance. Yeah, Dragonlance from 1980, whatever. It hasn't been played in this millennium. If you've seen another group of people playing it and talking or writing about it or videotaping it on the internet, don't believe them.
They're not real.
That's faked.
It's fake news.
I have it on good authority that David Lynch did all those videos, just like he did for NASA. So
David Lynch.
Yes.
That's why it's so artsy fartsy.
Exactly.
It's so indulgent to the space landing.
We are truly doing the first playthrough of Dragonlance in this millennium, and this is the second session. The first session, we read a bunch of really great stuff, really well-written quality stuff that's not embarrassing to read, and all of our heroic figures gathered up together at the town of Solace. After searching for true clerics for 5 years but finding none, they are chilling out in the inn of the last home, kind of like the last homely house. I've heard that somewhere before. And they have gotten rumors, leads for things to follow up on. They've got the blue crystal staff, very important. Gold Moon has the blue crystal staff. Say hello, Gold Moon.
Hi.
And Gold Moon's... Wow, that was very...
You sounded a lot different last episode.
Hi, my name is Gold Moon.
Yeah. And Riverwind. Say hello, Riverwind.
This is Riverwind.
Yeah, Riverwind, her companion, her partner, her BF. They are safeguarding the staff, but you know what? We almost lost it. Actually, we didn't. It wasn't a problem. Hobgoblins assaulted them on the road to Solace, demanded that they give over the blue crystal staff, but they beat them all up. And so that's where we are right now. We do have a new figure here. He was here all along, but somehow we neglected to mention him. That's the continuity that we're talking about. This guy's name is Tanis. Say hello, Tanis.
Hello, Tanis.
And the great thing about the Dragonlance module is that each character has like a background to read that's all written out for you on the back, and they're not funny to read either. They don't make anyone laugh when you read them. So now Tanis, read the back of yours.
Oh,
yeah.
And so fan favorite Asa is playing Tanis. We didn't mention that.
That's right.
But fan favorite Asa.
Yeah, it's me.
Ladies
I'm
and
back.
gentlemen.
I'm back. Woo. Yeah, and actually, this isn't the 201st episode. I'm actually canonically, this is like we're in the early hundreds because I only count the episodes that I'm in.
Okay.
So, yeah.
The others aren't canon.
Yeah, I'm going back with a. All right, you guys will hear it. I've wandered through the forest and wilderness for 5 years. Oh my God, how do you pronounce that?
What is it? Let me see.
Already. Just try it a couple
Qualinesti?
different ways. Just try it out.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Whatever feels good.
Through Qualinesti, west of the Calorus Mountains, through the forests of Kithkanan, all the way to the sea. I found no trace of healers, not even tales of them in my travels. Still, the gods of good must exist. Their signs are everywhere. The white stag led me on good paths, the wheeling bird foretold war, and the thunderclouds warned me of danger. These are the handiwork of the good gods, but I found no cleric to the west.
Wow. Okay.
I feel like you're channeling
really
some
nice.
Dan Carlin quote voice there.
Wow, that does kind of sound like him.
Yeah.
Why does he go like total like theater mode when he reads a quote? It's
Yeah,
so
I was
funny.
somewhere in between that and Daniel Day-Lewis.
Did you guys hear the
I
white
feel it.
stag thing?
Yeah,
Maybe
so-
that's relevant.
Yeah.
We got a hook on that last time.
I'm going to recap the leads we had. One of them was the white staff. Wait, not staff. I was thinking of the
Stag.
polished staff. This is
You
the
think
white.
a lot about that polished staff.
This is the white
Comes
staff.
up more than
Could
it
you please
should.
stop polishing your staff at the table?
Polished staff comes up more than it should.
Okay. So the barkeeper said, a magical staff, talking about your blue crystal staff. I bet it was forged by demons from the terrible darkened woods. There are terrible mysteries in that place, there are. Oh, what an evil place. The storyteller says, oh yeah. The storyteller said a man of the Holy Guard rode through 2 days ago asking about that staff. He said anyone who had it or knowledge of it should make haste to the capital of Haven, which you should be able to find on your map, and meet at once with the prelate of the temple there. But I certainly don't want to get involved. Oh, sorry. That was a man by the storyteller, not the storyteller himself. The old storyteller himself says, I foresee great and terrible destiny in your eyes. There is a blue staff which you must return to Zak Tsaroth, which is on the east of the map.
Zach for short.
There, it's spelled X-A-K.
Actually, got to return to Zach Braff, actually.
There in but okay, yeah, you Zoomers won't get that one.
Some schmear.
There in but
Got
a
some apple teenies, it'll be all right.
there in but a few days hence, you shall
hair
face
net.
your greatest. I'm reading Asa. I'm reading flavor text.
I ain't
Asa.
been here. I'm sorry.
Muting you forever. Muted. Excuse me. Let me, if I can, return to where I was.
Definitely bargain.
There is a blue staff which you must return to Zaxaroth. There in but a few days hence you shall face your greatest peril in contest for the greatest gift given to man. And then a boy says, I saw a white stag up near Prayer's Eye Peak just a few days ago. If only I could catch it. He who walks the path of the white stag is blessed, I hear tell. The boys always be saying, I hear tell.
Can I grab the kid? Where, boy? Where did you see the white stag, boy? Tell me again.
I just told you, mister.
Spitting on
Prayer's
I
Eye
want to get hashtag blessed by that white stag.
I put him down.
on
All
the
right.
ground, or
I feel like we have like a lot to do, like a lot.
gently place him on the ground.
Discuss. Rhode
What?
Island is neither a road nor an island. Discuss.
Peanuts are neither peas, no nuts. Discuss. Let's go, which is true because they're legumes. Let's go to the white stag. Let's get hashtag blessed.
I'm glad that no one's looking at my staff as being one to return to anyone.
No one cares about Raceland's staff.
What about my magic stick?
No
You
one
just start
cares about
throwing it out like the other one rolls out. You just start throwing yours out.
I
I don't know. What does it mean?
Oh, wow.
What does it mean?
We should pursue this.
It's pointing that way now. I don't
Because
know.
it's come up several times like, oh, what an amazing staff. And I'm like, I know. And then they're looking over there. I'm like, this magic staff? No.
Oh.
All right, guys. Do we want to discuss this on air, or y'all want to figure out your next step?
We already
No.
said white stag, right?
Yeah, white stag.
White stag.
I feel like it's
100%.
just because Tanis came in with the white stag flavor text. Yeah.
But also hashtag blessed.
Okay, we will do that.
Too blessed to be stressed.
Let me see on your map if it has labels for this kind of stuff. Let's see, Crystal Mere Lake. I don't see any Prayer's Eye Peak.
Huh. Funny that.
Well, we ask around. Where is this prayer's eye?
Yeah, they
peak?
would be able to tell you. So let me see. Number 2, number 3, 4. There, 5. It is. Oh, do you have mountains indicated on your player map?
Well, if we do, we wouldn't tell because it's all pretty grayscale there.
Yeah, that's not my fault.
I see ocean
Oh,
and
okay.
land with
See
some
the
names.
dark little triangles
No.
in the middle of the woods? Like little chocolate chips in the woods.
Hold on, this it's like half price
Wait, I
discount
do.
papers.
I do.
One
Wait, I do.
small-
I think I see them.
Right
Okay.
here. Okay. I
The
see
one
some right
immediately to the west is
Of-
Prayer's Eye Peak
of-
of Solace.
here. Gotcha. Okay, right here.
Yes.
Okay,
That's Prayer's Eye Peak.
we are here. It is right there.
Excellent. So, you making your way there?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's go, Sally forth.
Okay. Well, on your way out of Solace, now remember this is Treetop Village, Solace is. It's elf time, except not elves. Elves don't live
wait.
here.
Ewoks.
But
I'm a
it's
little so it's more like Ewok Village.
yeah, but with humans.
So why do they live in the trees here?
So the Ewoks took it from the elves and the humans took it from the Ewoks.
No. Have you seen it? Have you seen the Star Wars Christmas special, the Wookiee house?
I wish I have seen
there.
that. I hear it's so bad.
Yeah, they
God,
probably don't
great
talk about the
Ewoks.
Ewok genocide.
I've seen
that
both
happened
Ewok
here.
movies.
Yeah. Anyways, but serious question: why are they living up in the trees?
I have no idea. Either. I read it.
because
A
bad
couple
stuff's on the
times,
ground.
but-
I
In-
think
in
something
the-
horrible lives in these woods here.
In the book,
But I can't
it's,
climb a tree.
in the book, it says something about safety because a treetop village is harder to.
From the ground
I'm
predators.
glad somebody read the book.
Well, I stopped reading when I realized I was ahead of the team here.
It is a lot easier
All
to
right,
burn
you,
down.
Steph.
Let's Stefano, why
Thank
don't you
you.
tell us what happens
Stefano.
next then?
Do we go there? Do we find the stag?
Next
Yes.
time we make a decision on
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
what do we do?
We should search for the stag.
Okay, we'll search for the stag. So you head west, out of Solace, and you enter the region of Crystal Mere Lake. Crystal Mere Lake,
How do you spell mirror?
M-I-R.
I would have guessed that.
But why don't
sounds
they
like
just
mirror.
spell it M-E-R-E, which is the proper spelling of that?
Well, it's we
Like,
don't want
MIR
we
is
want
like-
to think it's just mere crystal.
No, it's
I mean,
like
that's-
Crystal Bear. Like isn't that kind of a?
I was wondering if it was like MUIR, like John Weir.
Sort of like Crystal Gale.
It sounds like how my family says mirror. Like,
I don't know.
Mirror.
Yeah, we're from the south, so mirror means it's a mirror, man. I do know a crystal mirror.
R-R-O-R.
Crystal mirror.
Mason, I need you to get like right in the mic next time.
Eat it.
The blue of the autumn sky darkens on the deep stillness of the lake. The soft forest of the giant Valenwood, Vallenwood, Valenwood, border the serene waters on the east, south, and west shores. To the north, a patchwork of fields stretches toward the distant purple mountains, distant purple mountains is now your destination.
The mountains are actually purple.
What?
Yeah, I mean,
They're also distant.
What do
they're
they make?
distant and purple.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
How
They're
does
purple because they're distant. It's not like an innate feature of the mountain.
The air
Because we're
quality
trying to
here
get
is
through this,
terrible.
I'm not going to do random encounters, so you're just going to get there, okay? Now you've reached Prayer's Eye Peak, and I suppose you're going up it, climbing up the mountain. Each one of these hexes is 1 mile, so you can cross about 3 of them per hour if they're good terrain. So we're not going to bother. Okay, this may be an hour and a half later. The flaming colors of fall surround you, and an autumn breeze ripples through your hair. This is basically just like BX old school. Exactly the same. To the southwest, the white-capped outline of Prayer's Eye Peak soars in the distance, barely visible from here. A sharp crack splits the peak, as though 2 hands were pressed together, like the hand emoji thing. Okay.
Hence the
hand
name.
clapping
That's-
emoji?
It's a very good name.
Yeah, they call it the 2 hands emoji peak. Okay, I'm checking for something. Okay, did not get that. Okay, so do you want to spend some time searching for the stag?
That's why we're here.
Okay. So you search for an hour all around the top of the peak. It's now, let's say, I don't know, 9 o'clock. You haven't found anything.
AM or PM?
AM. I assumed you started out early.
Found 2 red stags and an orange one, no white one yet.
Did he say what time of day he saw the stag?
This exact time of day.
I'm thinking back.
This exact time of day.
Perfect. Great
Also,
timing us.
Why was this boy like 3 miles away up on top of a mountain?
He was picking berries.
Dang it, I was going to say it. I was going to say it.
These are really like hands-off parents.
Inconvenient berries is what he was picking.
All right.
They probably have a lot of kids anyways. It's fine.
Do you guys
They can
want
spare one or
to
two.
continue searching for the stag up on here or not?
Man, we're going to camp
think,
out on
So
here.
I think Raceland will cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
Is this a magical place? Do I...
You cast Detect
Do I
Magic,
sense
the world is magical, Jim.
and nothing pings for you.
Oh, okay. There's...
Hey, what's
Nothing
your
here.
character's name again?
Tannis.
Tannis. Yeah. So Goldmoon is gonna be like, Tannis, the gods of the white stag guided you here. Maybe you should say a prayer or something. Ask him to guide you.
You're right.
Meditate. I'll meditate with you.
Okay. Yeah.
Is this making what's your character's name?
Yeah, I'm
Is everyone
gonna.
jealous of me meditating with?
I'm gonna.
No, I know you're my girl.
I guess. Ah, man, I don't.
You guys have a really healthy
I'm
relationship.
gonna look around and see
That's
if I
really
see
nice.
any signs of hoof prints or
Of white stag poop?
white stag. Perhaps some glowing
Scat.
dung.
You do not.
Okay.
So maybe the
Should I
kid
pray?
was just making stuff up like kids do.
Are we trying to go anywhere eventually, or are we just searching for the stag?
Well, we reviewed the leads earlier. Those
Yeah.
are the leads we have.
We want to get blessed by the stag
Before
before
we
we
go,
go to
yeah.
the place to
Yeah. This seemed pretty low effort for us to do, so we're gonna knock this one.
Should
out
we
first.
go up to Prayer's Hand Peak?
Wait,
Up to it?
you're
We're
already
on
on
the
it.
Oh, we're
Oh, then
on
maybe
it.
we should pray.
Yeah, we fast forwarded.
Bro, we peaked. We
Meditate.
peaked all over
I
the
feel
place.
like we already prayed.
We
Did
should
we
What,
pray?
at what point on the hands, on the emoji are we?
You're on the last
Just the tip?
knuckle before the tip.
I just
Oh.
thought we were like in front of it. Sorry, I didn't get that.
Nope.
We should all meditate.
So,
Every eye closed,
so if we
every
look
head
down
bowed.
between the hands, do we see anything?
I see your hand.
down
Yes.
See your
between the
hand.
I see your hand.
Everybody.
Rocks, brush.
So there's nothing here.
Not that
feel-
you see. I mean, you've probably been here before because you grew up around this area.
Oh.
This area is not new to you. You've just been gone for a while.
It's all right. We just...
There's a new Bojangles.
We didn't try. I'm going to get a
Things have
biscuit.
changed a
I
little
leave.
bit. All right. So where do y'all want to go next?
Actually,
if you don't
but-
want to hang
the
out here.
Bojangles is closed, y'all. My kids were very
Are we
disappointed.
supposed to go to the tip? It seems like the highest.
Okay, you go to the tip. It's 10 o'clock. You look around. You don't see anything.
Yeah. How important does it seem to you guys?
Maybe we should just camp out here for the night.
Yeah, just spend the night here because it's
Yeah.
nice. It's a nice night.
I mean, it's a pleasant area.
It was a cool, dark night.
And I'll just sit in ritual detecting magic all night.
So yeah,
I'm trying to commune with the magic spirits of this area.
Goldmoon's gonna take out her staff and like see if she can like
I'm
point it in
so
the air
glad-
and
I'm-
swing it around and
I'm so glad you guys are camping.
focus on it and
And I'm gonna take out my staff too. I'm gonna take out my staff and wave it.
try to see if there's anything that she could do to help them find the
All
staff.
right, come up beside you while you're waving your staff around. Just kind of like
Staff waving competition.
press your arms down, like stop, just stop it. Just,
okay.
It's enough. It's enough. You're embarrassing yourself.
She's got a way prettier staff.
Let's mount up.
But she has no idea what it does, so she's just like doing random stuff, seeing if it does something.
She does
Okay,
it?
guys. I'm so glad that you happen to be camping because now we have another thing that we all have to read out loud.
Yes.
Do you mean
Okay.
sing?
No,
Rap?
not sing. There's no sheet music for this.
Read.
I can
Yeah.
do a rape. You'd like me to do a rape?
Would you like to
So
develop
it
an amp?
says, where does it say it? Well, I know.
We're lost.
Oh, that's it. That's it. It's reading of the Canticle, Event 4. Oh, yeah.
Finally.
You thought you would escape. As though around the campfire. Have each player read one verse aloud from first verse to last until they finish the poem. That's what we're doing.
Do we do this every time
baby.
we camp?
No. Well, yes. We
You
wanna
do now.
Same one.
We want to disincentivize camping, so
Real talk though, that really would.
yeah. I don't know. I want my HP back, but
I really don't want to have to read that freaking
half
poem.
hour. doing it. All right, so I'll have each player. Excuse me. Here you go, Tanis.
So just read a refrain.
It says read each verse, but actually the term is stanza.
Yeah.
Unless we want to literally pass it around with each verse being read by.
I say we should
No,
do it
no.
with each word.
Each stanza.
All right, you guys ready?
Oh yeah,
I think we
I'm
should
an
chant
English
it in
major.
unison.
I could do this like a Run DMC rap.
No, please don't.
I could just slow it down a
Please
little bit.
do not. No.
It's tricky rock, alright. It's tricky.
All right. That would have been funny. Hear the sage as his song descends, like heaven's rain or tears, and washes the years, the dust of the many stories from the high tale of the Dragonlance. For in ages deep, past memory and word, in first blush of the world, when the 3 moons rose from the lap of the forest, dragons, terrible and great, made war on the world of Kryn.
Hey Jim, can you hand me a fizzy water? Hey, now I promise, dear listener, this is actually in the module. You have to do this.
We
There
would
is no
not.
choice.
We're not trying to hurt you guys.
We would not do this on our own.
No. Actually, I think this is super fun. We should do this all the time.
I love it. Yet out of the darkness of dragons and out of our cries for light, in the blank face of the black moon soaring, a banked light flared in Solemnia. Solemnia?
Solemnia. Okay.
All right.
I love that
A
place.
knight of truth and of power who called down the gods themselves and forged the mighty Dragonlance, piercing the soul of dragonkind, driving the shade of their wings from the brightening shores of cringe.
That is a lowercase g, like everywhere they say gods, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Lame.
Thus Huma.
Which is interesting.
Thus Huma, knight of Solamnia, Lightbringer, first lancer, followed his light to the foot of the Kaliskist
Roll with it. Keep going.
Kalkist Mountains,
Just keep
to the stone feet of the gods, to the crouched silence of their temple. He called down the lance makers. He took on their unspeakable power to crush the unspeakable evil, to thrust the coiling darkness back down the tunnel of the dragon's throat.
Crouched silence.
Yeah.
The writing is terrific.
The best kind of silence.
Paladin, the great god of good, shone at the side of Huma, strengthening the lance of his strong right arm, and Huma, ablaze in 1,000 moons, banished the queen of darkness, banished the swarm of her shrieking hosts, back to the senseless kingdom of death, where their curses swooped upon nothing, and nothing deep below the brightening land.
Actually, I was really touched by that. Which one are we on? Let's see.
Fifth one.
Follow that up.
Do I have to read all this?
Yes.
You guys didn't have him lead.
Thus ended in number the age of dreams and began the age of might. And with Nistar, kingdom of light and truth, arose in the east, where minarets of white and gold spired in the sun. We have to do this every night, by the way, so that's fine. Into the sun's glory, announcing to the passing of evil.
Look,
and
say it
Istar,
like you mean it, or we're going to make you start over.
who mothered and cradled the long summers of good, shone like a meteor in the white skies of the just.
Next time you do that, you're reading 2.
If you read like that, you have to wear an eye patch and a hook hand.
Yet in the fullness of sunlight, the king priest of Istar saw shadows. At night he saw the trees as things with daggers, the streams blackened and thickened under the silent moon. He searched books for the paths of Huma, for scrolls, signs, and spells, so that he too might summon the gods, might find their aid in his holy aims, might purge the world of sin.
I'll just read the rest of them.
Oh, okay.
All right, fine.
Well,
Thank you, Daddy.
I was looking forward to
only
Asa
two
again,
left.
but
Okay.
All right.
He gets 2.
I get 2 of them.
Yeah. What,
I am
who
the de facto
who am I again?
leader,
Just a
but
second.
whatever.
Excuse me.
You are nobody. You are no one.
Oh, we do have characters who aren't.
I am the spirit of Astinus. Do you remember from last time? The dungeon master is the spirit
Yes,
of
your name has
Astinus.
ass in it, so it doesn't mean anything.
Makes a lot of sense to me.
But
Yeah.
I feel like my brother should be here.
He should be.
Your brother.
Hey, he almost was here. I passed him.
Who's your brother?
I passed him on the way.
I passed him on the way here.
Caramon.
He said I should go ahead. I was going to play him.
Caramon?
That's another character.
Oh.
I am glad he's
Cardamom.
not here.
What
I thought you
what
were talking
if
about your literal brother.
what if Moose was here and he was playing card?
I was thinking about Moose.
I would love that.
That'd be hot.
Do you hear that, Moose?
He always
miss,
was. He
we
always
miss
was.
you, Moose.
He always was a good brother.
Come on, good brother.
All right.
Hey,
Then,
much taller than me.
brother.
then came the time of dark and death. Then came the age of fire. Sorry, that's dark.
Get into it. Come on.
Then came the time of dark and death as the gods turned from the world. A mountain of fire crashed like a comet through Istar. The city split like a skull in the flames. Mountains burst from once fertile valleys. Seas poured into the graves of mountains. The deserts sighed on the abandoned floors of the seas. The highways of cringe erupted and became the paths of the dead. Thus began the age of despair. The roads were tangled. The winds and the sandstorms dwelt in the husks of cities. The plains and mountains became our home. As the old gods lost their power, we called to the blank sky and to the cold, dividing gray. To the ears of new gods, the sky is calm, silent, unmoving. We have yet to hear their answer. The gods of Reddit have not answered so far.
Hi, my name is David. I'm one of your new gods. I just want to check in with everybody,
I'll
see
be
how you're
providing
doing.
divine services.
Did you say the gods of Reddit?
Yeah.
Ooh, that
So,
sounds like something an
uh,
old god would do.
So is this canon for us? Like
Yes.
this is something that we all learned as children and we like pass around.
Yes.
And it's what we believe happened.
Yes.
I didn't catch a single word of it, and I read it.
I know.
Yeah.
So what was so what did he read again?
Something about dragons and
I am Sturm.
You have 58 HP.
I do.
bruh.
That is
And that's one. That's
a
one.
typo.
That's a
one
triple
E
C.
HP.
I have 14 HP.
Oh, that's
Well,
more.
you just a little wizard boy.
And
Oh, what is that?
Again,
Is that a
you
fourth
can tap.
edition
You
character?
can
in
tap
the
into the
book.
primal, like
that a fourth
powers of
edition
the
character?
world with your magic.
Wait, were we not supposed to
also
roll
from
5e
the book,
characters?
Raceland
Yeah,
is
5e.
like barely alive. Like
Yeah.
falls down in coughing fits every time anything
He's
happens.
got tuberculosis.
I mean,
He's-
you've got literal hourglass eyes, bro.
all right.
He's
So
in a gold lung.
the
I have scrofula.
the night passes.
Not
Look at the
worth it.
beauty of it.
No sign of the stag. The morning comes. No sign of the stag. What's my timeline looking like here? Yeah, we're on day 2 now.
Guys, this peak is lame. Let's get out of here.
So it's time for day 2. Here we are. What
Yeah,
to do now?
Maybe we should never listen to children again.
We
Ever.
lie.
Any lead.
Let's get out of here.
All right, let's take a break real quick.
You know, last
Figure
time
out
I
what
had-
we're gonna do.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
And we will return. And I am going to discipline Asa off mic for interrupting. And we're back. What did I hit that? That doesn't do anything. That button on the soundboard does nothing. This is what I want.
Oh my.
Yeah. Now we're going back. The guys have decided. So we have 2 more leads. One is you go through the forest west to Solace to give the staff back to, or give the staff, or let the to the theocracy at Haven, or you go the opposite way. You go east to take it to Zaroth, which the old storyteller told you what your destiny is to do anyway. So they decided to follow the call of destiny, and they're heading out to the east. And on the road east, we've got flavor text. I know you're surprised that there's flavor text. There hasn't been any so far.
Love flavor text.
But for a change of pace, here's some flavor text. The huge Valenwood trees tower above the soft forest paths. Sunlight dapples the floor of the woods, and sparrows and squirrels quarrel overhead. Squirrels quarrel. Squirrels quarrel.
Nobody speaks of the Squirrel War.
The musty smell of fallen leaves rises through the fragrance of late wildflowers. How nice. As I said, each one of these hexes, now if you want to track your progress, which someone should, maybe with a little pencil, make little dots like Indiana Jones.
I'm just gonna put the mains on it.
There you go.
That's fine. Each one of those
I made.
Each one of those little hexes is a mile, so you can go a lot. You can basically go one of those whole big hexes in a single day. So we're going to go, let's see, I'm tracking which encounter areas they enter, although it's very difficult to do so from this map.
It looks like we cross one encounter area border.
Yeah, it looks like you will, although what that encounter area is, I'm not sure. Let's see if it's 32. It looks like it's 32. Looks like a fine candidate for 32. No, that's a town. So it looks instead like we're doing...
I'm supposed to put my daggers on here.
I don't know. It's at 33? The Kiri Valley?
You should roll for it.
Perhaps. No, it's not the Kiri Valley. It's something else entirely, and I don't know what.
Do you want me to look at the map and tell you what number?
Oh, it's 9. It's number 9. It's just very faint and printed on terrible quality paper. Okay, here it is. Near fields. Near fields. Near fields.
NIR fields?
N-E-A-R.
Oh.
Here farmers and their workers tread through fields of grain. The thick wheat falls richly before the flickering scythes. The workers here seem a bit nervous and speak with the PCs very rarely. Good luck on your way. We want no trouble, is all they say. Do you guys want to talk to the people or just carry on?
No, just shoulder check them as I walk past.
All right. So you continue on to the east. Wow, that was very faint. And we're following the road. We're following the road. And our next stop is... Now it's time for 32. We have a little village here. A little village. K. Okay, here we go. How to pronounce this? Q-U-E. Are we going to call that K?
Q. K?
We're going to call it K.
Okay.
Q.
K-Q-E.
Okay. As in the K-Shu tribe?
Yes.
That Riverwind is from?
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah. We're going to call
Better
it
run because I'm
My
a cashew.
people.
Keikiri. Thin columns of smoke rise from the chimneys of Keikiri. As you approach the town, several men, apparently from the town, move cautiously in your direction. These are the city guards. They say that they're going to escort you through town, but you can't stay.
Burning hands.
Hey,
I'm kidding. We're not
when was this released? Because this sounds very like a lot like Rambo.
That's something an evil person would do, and I'm definitely
Early
not
80s.
Have you ever seen the original Rambo?
Yes.
Okay.
I have. So if the PCs kill the guards and try to enter the town. Yeah. Okay.
I'm not an evil person.
Hey, if it's an option.
Okay. One of the which one of you would strike up a conversation with the guards as you're walking?
Probably be me.
What do you say?
Why such caution in such a place?
Well, we don't know what the danger is that's on the way, but we do know it's coming. Our scouts have seen great fires in the north. Okay, so the north of the map above you. Many of our number have disappeared in the last week, but now we are prepared for the enemy. There are over 600 of us. Who could stand against us? They're sure that they can defeat an enemy and that nothing will stop them from doing so. Yeah, that's what I gathered from what he said. Okay, thank you.
I bet you have strong people within these walls.
So you continue
Wait,
through...
are there walls?
Oh, were there not walls?
Yeah, this is a walled village.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I didn't get the wall part.
Although a village wouldn't have 600 armed men.
Wait, what?
Maybe they're just
Wouldn't,
counting.
wouldn't call that a village.
I think they're counting everybody. Not
I think
just
they're counting.
armed men.
I think they're counting all.
But
the
why would you
arms.
say-
women, children.
Why would you say there are 600 of us who can stand against us?
9-year-olds with badly notched swords.
It says city guards.
They're
but-
counting the spirit of their fathers.
But the icon is the same as in Solace, so I don't think it's a big city.
I think they're also counting everybody's arms.
Stefano, what did you say about the Keshu tribe?
There's
I don't know.
actually
The village is named K, which is the same. Yeah.
It's called Keikiri.
K Kiri.
maybe the people who are going to invade this village are like your family and stuff.
Okay, the road that goes east goes south first.
Can
so-
we ask these guards about that white stag, or have we given up on that completely?
Yeah, we could ask him.
They would know less than anyone
don't think
because they're
they'll know
farther
anything.
away from it.
Oh, okay.
Now, you can't camp here because they don't let you stay. So you continue on the road south, and before you get to the next crossroads, there is an encounter. encounter 31.
Quick question.
Yes.
If I am proficient
Actually, it is exactly the next crossroads. That is the encounter. Yes.
if I'm proficient in 2-weapon fighting,
I don't know.
okay.
I don't know any of this.
Do I have to
player
attack
stuff.
twice for each arm?
What class are you?
I'm a fighter.
I'm not sure how the rules actually read there. I think that
You have
I
to
think
just
you make
look
the
at the-
attack as a bonus attack. So,
Hey, Ace, if I were you, I would
separate
just
attack for each
literally
hand.
read
Yeah.
what it says.
yeah, you
and
have
then
2
do that.
attacks, and then you have as a bonus attack, you can make attack with your offhand weapon. I'm pretty sure. So you'll have 3 attacks.
Okay, yeah. Well, it's instead of a longsword, it's 1d4 instead of a d8. I've added that wrong.
This seems like player problems. I can't relate. In the midst of a rolling plain, 3 roads converge. At their intersection, a single stone pillar points to the direction of Ke-Te, Ke-Kiri, and Ke-Shu. Cold wind swirls about the stone. A single hawk circles, and the text is cut off. Let's just put a period there. A single hawk circles. Okay. The ground here looks trampled, and that is all. Actually, I'm not going to make it. Who's our ranger? Who's our most rangeriest character?
I am a ranger.
Okay, you notice there are tracks that head east, and they look almost reptilian, but human-sized.
There are very reptilian tracks that look human-sized heading toward the east.
All right, now it's time to go east. You know what I'm saying?
Here we go.
So you head east. It's about, let's say if you're going out the next day, it'd be about noonday, maybe 1 o'clock in the afternoon now. And the road just goes straight east. And we're going to hit, after like, I don't know, an hour, we're going to hit another encounter. The West Keishu Plains. A chill, biting wind cuts across the flatlands. Carried on the winds from the east is the sharp smell of burning grass. And we cross over some more. It's getting toward late afternoon when we hit the North Desolation. The grasslands soon turn to burned stubble underfoot. For miles, the once grassy plains are charred. The ashy taste of scorched earth laces the air. Large, heavy creatures have trampled the ground everywhere.
It's fine. It's just a controlled burn.
Is this a normal phenomenon for this area? Do they do this?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
And you can see mountains looming up to the east.
I
which
get
is-
down on my knees and I feel the ash and I said something is burnt here.
Okay. Do.
Can you guys tell what kind of creature has been stomping here?
They just Riverwind knows it's reptilian,
A reptilian large creature? Mm-hmm. Like a dinosaur?
but human-sized footprints.
The reptilian
Velociraptors.
belly is apt to produce fire.
So now it's time to make a.
Wait, dragons?
Hmm.
Okay, sorry.
Can I see your player map real quick? See your player map. Somebody hand me that. Thank you.
Careful, I made this.
Okay, so
Stefano.
It's actually really nice looking.
there's Ke-Kiri and Ke-Te, but Ke-Shu doesn't have a village associated with it. It's just like a big area. So I was making sure that was correct. So when you move into the Ke-Shu area, chill winds scatter the smoke from dying fires, and it's evening now, so it's probably about time to make camp. From dying fires in the midst of the village, birds wheel over the motionless village, descending slowly among the huts. Everything else is still and quiet. Oh, it says there is a village, but it's not marked on any of the maps. Okay, that's great. So we're just going to pretend you're going to a village.
I was already pretending that. So.
Read this.
They're like nomads.
Read this as the heroes enter the village. They are gone. The huts and tents of
They're
Keishu.
gone, sir.
They've all gone.
Daventry.
We know where they're going eventually, of course.
No, Daventry.
But for now, Daventry.
So the map is accurate. Gotcha. There was a city here, but it's gone now.
No, thank you. I get that one. The huts and tents of Keishu lie abandoned. A strange creaking sound comes from the center square of the village. The birds stare coldly into nothing. They perch atop a strange... yeah, I know. They perch atop a strange construction thrown together in the center of the square. 2 stout posts have been driven into the ground by unspeakable force. I'd talk more about it, but I'm not allowed.
It's unspeakable.
Their base is nearly splintered by the impact. 10 feet above the ground, a crosspiece pole is lashed to the 2 upright posts, lashed together in a rough-hewn manner. All the poles are charred and blistered. 3 chains, the iron of each cold but apparently once melted, creak in the wind. Suspended from each chain, apparently by the feet,
But not
Because
really.
of the feet.
It's apparent to us.
is a corpse.
Maybe it's not their feet.
Though blackened and seared, the three bodies are certainly not human. Atop the dark structure, a sign roughly clawed into a shield. A sign roughly clawed into a shield. What could that mean? Has been stapled to the cross. Maybe they're saying a sign, which is a shield, into which characters have been roughly clawed.
No vacancy.
That has been stapled. Stapled?
They just mean attached to it.
They moved from the
Stapled
Boston
to the
Freeland
crosspiece
stapler.
with a broken sword blade.
Cool.
That was the most tedious writing.
Look, man, they're utilitarian. They use. What
I would
they
not
have.
use stapled if I was you.
No.
That might be
broken sword
that might
blade.
be like a out of time. Like we're a little removed from the way that phrase was used.
You're supposed to make
Anachronistic.
You're supposed to make use of the sensation that the text gives you, which is coldness and brutal.
Okay, each PC
Like a
has a
stapler.
base 15% chance to read the writing on the shield. Does anybody have like read language abilities and stuff?
Yeah, I do. I have comprehend languages as a ritual.
I have Draconic as one of my languages.
Okay,
5e,
then
there's
you know.
not read language. It's just the languages you know.
I can do a cartwheel.
No, read languages is a spell.
I literally cast comprehend languages.
Okay,
I already know the language.
that's draconic. Yeah.
I don't do it.
He's casting it always because he knows the language.
Always,
Let me prepare my
always in my shadow.
Jim is so impressive, but compared to the story characters,
To the Mary Sue over there. All right. There's Mary Sue and Gary Stu sitting right next to each other. Know ye, my servants, the fate of those who take prisoners against my will. Kill or be killed. Verminard.
Verminard?
Is that like signed Verminard?
Yeah,
Oh.
but like with like 2 A's.
Yours truly, Verminard.
Verminard.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing you would scratch into a shield and like stake.
We're
on
being
top
killed.
of it.
Well, they would die. They wouldn't bother to carve out.
it's very
Just say it.
it's very small writing.
Yes, very daintily carved with a very sharp, narrow, elegant.
But you can
talent.
tell that at the beginning they started with bigger letters and realized that
They start running out of room.
Trails off.
Yeah. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, they're not human bodies. Looks like hobgoblins, and the text cuts off. Maybe reptilian figures of some kind.
Can I make a perception check to see?
Don't ask me if you can make a check.
I make
Never
a
ask me that again.
I make a perception check to see if I can tell what
no,
creatures they are.
you don't.
Well, then that's
Nope.
why I asked you.
Just tell me you
Just say
try
what
to
your
see what
character
creatures
does.
they are.
I want to see what creatures they are.
Okay, thank you for telling me what you want to do.
Tell him you look at the creatures and try to discern what they are.
I'm gonna try and figure out what the creatures are.
They're exactly what I just.
So they're hobgoblins, all right.
Yeah, and one of them is like reptilian.
I'm wondering, is there Keishu corpses around the village?
Nay,
Are there any corpses?
there's 3 that you're looking
I
at
mean,
right now.
outside of that, is the town pretty desolate? Outside of that,
Yes.
okay.
You guys want to camp out here for the night?
You guys want to create a new community?
No, there's dead people. We don't want to stay here. The spirits will get us.
Okay. Well, I need you to make the decisions on how
I
to
think
sleep.
we should, because this is.
I don't think that Gold Moon would want to stay here. She'd be afraid of all the spirits.
I think we should
I
stay.
definitely want to camp in the cursed village.
You know, we could go inside one of the houses.
Yeah.
and
I bet
use
there's a
it.
That
tavern.
seems like a
there's-
worse
there's
idea.
There's an inn or tavern
Yeah,
here
yeah.
that's abandoned.
Let's find an inn.
Head to
Dude,
Winchester.
I bet. Let's see if they left some of their
Blow over.
drinks.
So this is where, as a DM, you go find like a horror module and you plug it in. Like you're gonna stay the night, and now you're gonna play through this horror module, and then when you finish that, or one shot or whatever.
But this
You're right.
is-
We should make it really tedious. That's
This
a
is
good idea.
this is already where the desolation has passed, so we're probably safe. Is what
This
I'm
is
thinking.
this is how we enter into the castle
No,
Ravenloft
I mean,
module.
Enough lollygagging. We'll find an inn.
Yeah, I mean, but why
Claire?
would they leave a sign in Draconic if there's not gonna if
Draconic.
there's not Draconic if they're not
Draconic.
going if they're not if there aren't
Last-
gonna be people to read it? That's my point.
Lasso.
Stop it!
So there's got to be bad people to read the Draconic.
Sumo wrestlers.
All right, let's find an inn. We
All
find
right.
an inn.
You go to the inn. You've been there many times before. It is.
Oh, we have?
Yeah.
This village?
Yeah, I use my reward points.
Some of the people are from this village or tribe.
Oh, I didn't mention that.
Well, I didn't mention it because I'm not a player.
Wait,
It's their job to mention.
That's
that.
very sad.
I
Hey,
mentioned
were
that
you
they
guys
were
from
from
this
this
place?
tribe.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is my tribe.
dude, is
I'm
this
a
your
steel member.
See?
place?
You see this?
I'm Keishu.
He doesn't know.
Complete unprofessionalism.
We're in Keishu.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think Riverwind was.
My bad.
I use my reward points. I'm a
guy
skill-
should feel
Can
like
you
a
believe
level
what I
leader.
have to put up
All right,
with?
so Goldmoon is running around crying all over all the
Oh.
bodies and
Yeah,
trying to
thanks.
fix.
No, wait,
Burn
stop,
any
stop,
bodies.
stop.
Can you for like
There
3
are-
seconds pay attention to anything that happens?
There are no
sorry.
There are no bodies except 3 monsters.
He didn't say that.
No, he did. I specifically asked him, "Are there bodies everywhere?" No, just the 3 you're looking at.
It's like I'm running 6 separate
No,
games.
he didn't say just the 3 you're looking at. He said there are 3 right in front of you. I didn't. I
Hey,
didn't
John, if
exclude
you
that.
will listen to the record.
I also asked, are there any Keishu bodies? And there are no Keishu bodies.
Okay. All right. Fine.
It's so impressive how John does this. He's not like looking at his phone the whole time. How does he bilocate his mind in this way?
He split his alar in
Well,
two.
I remember you saying Keishu now, but like I just didn't remember this Ross.
How many Horcruxes is this guy on?
Have you been talking to my wife?
Okay.
Great.
So you stay the night. All right.
Can we tell which way the reptiles went?
Play a semisonic closing sign.
Where's our
Did anybody
Where's our
look at that?
canticle?
Oh, we've already done that. We're done with that. Okay, we're gonna
We're
get
not, we're,
copyright
camp,
claims.
we're not camping. We're staying at the inn. Official lodgings. Not around a campfire.
I made a joke about the monetary system, and everybody was talking over me. Couldn't even hear it.
What'd you say?
I said
Gold
I have,
has no value in this.
Well, yeah.
world.
No, I said that I use my reward points because I'm a steel level member.
I
here.
heard you. And
Okay, that's good.
I heard you, and I liked it a lot.
I heard you guffaw. You were the only one.
Very good.
Everyone
Okay.
owes me a good solid guffaw.
I appreciate it.
It's the morning
Guffaw.
of the 4th
I didn't get a
day.
harumph out of that guy. Harumph.
Daniel's trying to work.
I'm just out here trying to function.
Incorrigible. Good job.
It's the morning of the 4th day. A chill wind blows from the north, but like real chill. Like this
Bro,
is,
I ain't worried about it. It's so chill.
like this is an
like
actual
chiller than usual.
This is an actual event. On the 4th morning, a chill breeze begins to blow from the north. Okay,
Like in Alabama, December 29th.
there we
All
go.
right.
There we go. Row tide. Row tide.
I should have brought a sweater.
You know, it's funny. I think you guys skipped like a whole thing, but that's fine. It doesn't matter.
I mean, we skipped it
I'm just saying you skipped it.
by player skill.
Just you skipped it.
Okay.
It doesn't
I use
matter.
my acrobatics.
It's not necessary,
With +7.
but you know, it's just gonna happen.
You can force it to happen. You're the DM.
Actually, you find yourself suddenly. No, okay. So you can continue to follow the road into the mountains. It's just after dawn, and it's time to go. You've loaded up on booze, and we are ready to rock. Play a party rock anthem.
LMFAO.
Yes. All right. Okay, now we're getting copyright claimed. It doesn't really matter since we don't monetize our videos. We should just play copyrighted music over all of our podcasts all the time because it wouldn't matter anyway.
That would set a standard that would prevent a future,
Yeah,
following from enjoying our
exactly. Here in the canyons of the Forsaken Mountains, a lonely, ancient road lies broken and abandoned, yet the grasses and weeds growing between the broken stones of the road are trampled flat. A cold wind dives. The rest of the text is cut off.
Hey guys, can I just say a very aptly named mountain range? This whole area very aptly named.
Oh, Forsaken.
Forsaken.
Mountains.
Yes.
Are they
Makes sense.
trampled by reptilian footprints?
A ranger has a 50% chance, which I'm maxing out to 100. I'm just rounding up. To note tracks of human plainsmen. That's like your
How can
Keishu
you tell
tribe.
that? Oh, okay.
So this is where my tribe came through.
They're wearing the Air Jordan moccasins, mixed with other heavier tracks. If the ranger has met, so there's also the reptilian tracks here as well.
They've been followed.
They're going out this way.
So
Do you
we're
see?
fragile.
Can we see what tracks have precedence? Do the reptilian tracks cover?
I don't know
the
that
Keishu tracks.
the track situation is that legible.
Those don't bend. They have no flexibility.
What are y'all talking about?
I mean, the sword does.
No, if you try it too much, it'll break.
This seems off topic. Let's rein that in,
These minis
gentlemen.
were made for this.
So we're still going to the place to turn in
I
the
can print a
staff,
new one.
right?
Correct.
Still going the right way?
Correct.
Continue following these tracks.
We are going to continue following the tracks. All right. So what's this
I'm
place?
confused now. Hold up.
What's the problem?
It's
No,
fine.
we're not following tracks. We're following a road.
But
we're on
we're
a road.
We're going to Zach Isaroth?
Saroth.
Do the tracks go east?
Yes.
Sephiroth.
So we'll
Okay.
just follow the tracks a bit
You don't need to follow the tracks.
because
The tracks follow the road. So you're following the road, which is the normal.
But we're
thing
also
one
following the
follows.
track, so I
I
can follow
actually,
the tracks.
is there a road? I don't see the road.
Give to me.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. The road's there.
Give to me.
I
Give
feel,
to
like
me.
I feel like it ends before it goes to Zach.
Give to me.
I feel like this episode's gonna be like 5 minutes long.
It's just however long it is. You assuming that I edit?
Back in the editing days.
Yeah, the road ends, but you haven't got to that part yet.
Their swords are locked.
May we continue?
Yeah, you go to the end of the road, and I believe we have an encounter there. And the tracks, I assume, also follow to the end of the road. Adalda doesn't tell me.
You know what happens when you assume.
Grasslands. Grassland plains sprawl for miles east of the Sentinel Mountains. Their brown grasses bend in a fall wind, turn suddenly cold. And now you know that you must go north.
We must go north.
No longer on a road. And you turn that way. You will pass.
The tracks go that way?
Yeah,
I can't
they
believe
do.
there's not a road.
You can just follow the tracks.
Okay.
Okay, so you're following the tracks north.
They ran out of funding, all right.
Yeah. Infrastructure was not a priority for the previous administration. All right. A forest of iron claw trees. Now, this is probably about like halfway to Zach Saroth at this point.
That sounds like a pretty metal tree.
And we're still following
iron
the
claw trees.
Iron Claw is actually the name of a furry RPG. Did you know that?
Oh God.
Daniel,
Wow.
Dang.
I do now. Thanks for ruining
Daniel,
it.
Thanks
you
for that.
cannot complain about a sidetracking when that comes
Hey,
up.
it's on topics about RPGs.
Now I'm gonna
Gif
Google it.
in hell.
So we still have the trail of.
Yeah, you're following the trail. Following the trail.
The trail of.
Following
Trail
the
of Tears. It's a,
I would
the trail.
I would like to go out in front of everybody and sneak just in case we come up on something.
We can
don't
see
wanna
you.
come up
And you're
on.
not afraid.
I mean,
And I'm fearless,
I
apparently.
mean, this is like really open land, but
oh,
I guess
okay.
you can.
I thought it was like a trail.
You're like Kronk.
Grasslands, and now you're getting into some forest. But
Well, how tall is the grass?
I assume it's stealth video game height,
Perfect.
where you crouch in it.
Yeah, so it's good. So he's
I'm
good.
gonna sneak from tree to tree
As a
we
kinder
enter the
does.
Forest, yeah.
A forest of iron claw trees stretches eastward to the New Sea. Beneath an umbrella of branches, the streams of the Forsaken Mountains crawl through a spongy swamp. Still waters encircle islands of soggy ground. The landscape extends into the swamp and its darkness. That's an interesting way of saying that. Yeah, I don't care about that. Each turn, there's a 15% chance that the soggy ground the heroes are walking on will be dead end, and the party must cross 6 to 10 feet, 1d4 plus 5, of water to get to the next section of ground. Yeah, no thanks.
So that would only matter because it would slow us down if there's random encounters?
Yeah, I guess. Who can care about that? I can't. And where's oh, I see that. And my next event, when does it happen? Does it happen now? No, it does not. Now we're going to get closer to Zach Saroth. Perhaps we'll even reach the destination. We shall, in fact. Zach Saroth comes into view. When the adventurers enter the ancient city, they begin from 44A below. Use the swamp map. Oh! It must be telling me that of what to expect when you actually get to the swamp area. Okay, roll tight.
So we can see Zach Saroth.
Yeah, so
Okay.
we've made it. We've made it to Zach Saroth, the ancient city. Is there some cool flavor text that I can end this little section with before we take a break? Or I don't even know what time it is.
I'm gonna take a break.
So let me
I don't want to
find
stop,
this.
guys.
It is still super early.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
It's like 8 o'clock.
I wouldn't say it's super.
The exposed roots of the iron claw tweez.
Tweed.
Iowa tweez.
The exposed roots
Wow.
of the iron claw tweez twist into the mud and swamp water. Vines, tweez, and thorns block vision beyond a few feet. The ground is soaked and spongy. All is shadow. The sun shows only a brief glimmer
Stop, the joke is over.
through the
He's already dead.
through the
Jokes is here to stay, folks.
jungle overhead. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Girl.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. Many creatures pass through this area within the last 3 or 4 hours. You can tell. The tracks look faintly reptilian.
Sensing
So
a pattern.
Faintly.
now we have a map. We have a map. And
We have a map.
there's no real reason for me to keep this map secret because you would basically be able to see what's on the map and there's no spoilers on it. So I'll just put it here and you tell me where you want to go. You're starting at 44A here on this side. and you let me know and describe what you're seeing as you get to other keyed areas. Let's take a break first, though.
Okay.
Yes.
We're taking a break now. We're taking a break. We're getting through this now. We have a little Swamp X map. They've told me the direction they intend to go. So it's swampy ground all around, and portions of it are solid. So they're trying to stay on the solid portions and not get into the swamp water. They see that there is a portion where all around there is no land, and the only way to the next piece of exposed land is via a bridge. Thick vines woven into strong ropes stretched like a long spiderweb between two sections of land. Each end is knotted around several ironclaw trees. Slimy mosses cover the ropes.
Sounds dangerous.
All right, please check your dexterity. So dexterity save. No, I guess this would be athletics or acrobatics,
Oh, acrobatics it is. Yes, it's that one.
but at disadvantage.
Okay. Oh, I can't. All right. Does a 10 get it?
10 exactly is it.
Fail.
Yay! Wow.
I got a 10 also.
I failed.
Okay, so you fall into the water,
I do a sick flip over it.
and see, I now roll a check. Okay,
Well,
roll 21 through 24, 1d4 plus 20. Okay, on the
Mr.
random encounter table.
Don't swim through the water. You're gonna make me do random encounter rolls.
Look, y'all fell in the
Megan
water.
is-
I fell in the water too.
Megan
That's
is-
on y'all.
I fell in the water too.
Oh my god. He on
Wait,
the X game. Oh.
How is that 21 through 24? 1d4 plus 20. Oh, plus 20, not plus d20. Duh. Okay, so that would be 23 on. Okay.
Why wouldn't it be just 1 through 4?
Oh, because there's a longer encounter.
Oh,
list.
okay. All right. Can you just
Of
have
which
swamp encounters and then just
this
do 1
is-
through 4?
Oh, let's see. On what is it? This
Fall in the water encounters.
Appendix 4. Okay, on
You
table.
have appendicitis.
The random table. Great. Random encounter listing. Okay, 23. Great. This sucks.
Can I help
The,
people out?
the process or the result?
I made it
All of
across.
it.
Can I help people out?
There's like poisonous snakes, but you pull them out. I don't want to deal with this. There's poisonous snakes, and it's scary, but you pull them
Whoa,
out.
it's poisonous snakes.
Yeah, okay, I'm done with. Okay,
Let's pull them out.
I'm not doing that.
We did it.
That was
whoa.
a mistake.
That was fun.
It's not fun.
Did it have mechanical
We don't know if it was
result?
fun. You didn't tell us.
Yeah,
Hey
it's just
guys,
like-
did y'all see how those poisonous snakes just swam toward us and then went away? You're just
I have
supposed
that
to-
effect on snakes.
That
You're
was
supposed to have just like a fight with 6 poisonous snakes because it's what I rolled. But I just don't.
But they're just like regular snakes?
They're poisonous snakes.
They're not like giant poisonous snakes.
They're poisonous snakes.
And
They
also,
could bite you
you're
and kill
level
you.
6, and you can.
I
murder
mean-
snakes.
I don't know. They might have a save versus death, but it doesn't tell me.
Did it say poisonous snakes or venomous snakes?
It says poisonous snakes because this is.
That means
Magical.
that means if you eat them, you'll die.
Yeah.
No, snakes dipped
Eat
in
them or
poison.
touch them.
No.
Yeah,
I'm
you have to
poisonous.
do a poison save if they hit you.
A
I don't know
venom
what that
save.
means. I don't know what that means in 1E.
I don't understand why we're sitting around talking about this.
Yeah, we're
Let's keep
we're
going.
Moving, we're moving along. So you cross that, and now you have to come to a dead tree that's a bridge. And there, the soaked ground slopes into thick swamp water. Here, a giant ironclaw tree has fallen, spanning the waters to another section of ground. Thick green moss drapes the log.
We got
You
to
can
roll a
just say-
dex check again to cross this fallen tree.
It doesn't tell me that I have to.
Look, you can just say tree now. We get it that they're iron claw trees.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know they really are. Valenwood ironclaw trees.
Don't you want to ask about these ironclaws?
Sounds like a wrestler's name.
As you walk,
Ironclaw of Islandwood.
as you walk with your human feet and toes. Like, I don't understand why it's so specific.
Okay, at this point, you're supposed to be ambushed by like 6 dudes.
But-
I will read you what they look like. I don't want to
Oh.
do this fight.
Oh.
I want to move on and get done with this section.
Look, I'm a strong
tonight.
boy. I'll take them on by myself. Y'all stand
It's
back.
fine. I'm sure we can take them. 6 people.
Yeah, it's not going to be a problem. So these are what kind? Okay.
I take them. All right.
Yeah, it sounds like it'd be really trivial to do this.
Can we go do something that matters?
They are dragon men.
dragon men.
Yes. They have wings.
They're winged dragon men.
And what else does it say? Does it say anything interesting?
Besides that, they're dragon.
They are dressed in robes with stars on them.
Whoa.
Okay.
That's kind of.
Right.
Does
Cool.
a 17 hit?
We're not doing this fight.
I'm just wanting to know the.
I
math
got you
real
by the
quick.
scruff of your neck, and I'm like pulling you away as you're swinging your swords at him. No.
17 for 14 damage.
Actually, no, a 17 does not hit.
Wow.
Yeah, let's not fight him.
Look at these dragons.
I think we should skip this fight, Daniel. Is a good idea.
I got a 29 plus
What?
6.
What?
You mean
All
you
right.
crit
So you take,
Yeah, I crit.
you take some damage and whatever.
and whatever.
That's right. You can all roll one of your hit dice, and that's how much HP you lose.
But then we'll take like a rest,
I mean,
a short rest.
you can if you want. I don't know if it's
my
a good
pals?
idea. Probably you would feel it's not safe to take a rest here yet.
I only have 14 HP, dude.
You can take the damage you
That
take in
D10?
half because you're a little boy, and you'd be in the back anyway.
I don't take any damage. I don't take any damage.
I rolled a 0.
All right, so after you kill 3 of them, the rest retreat into the swamp.
Don't let him get away.
No, it's fine. Let him get away.
Oh. So how do they do in the water? Do they move easily in the water?
Yeah, they can swim through it like crazy. Like they're born for it.
Oh, snakes.
Now are they kind of like snake?
They attacked first with web spells,
Okay.
so they shot web at you,
Okay.
and you managed to escape it. And they shot magic missiles at you. They cast shield to escape being hit.
They're all kind of magic lizard boys.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a pain in the butt.
Except one
With
of
high
them.
AC.
They have HP in like the 20s,
Oh.
high teens to high 20s.
And we killed one of them?
Killed 3 of them, and then
Godspeed, Spider-Man.
the other three escaped.
AC 18.
I didn't say that.
I can't find someplace anywhere on D&D Beyond to roll your hit die.
Well, just roll a physical die, weirdo.
I can't remember what my hit die is.
What are you?
Oh, God.
Cleric?
You're D8.
Okay.
Look, don't worry about it. Doesn't matter anyway.
See,
Keep going.
This is why I was like, everybody's like, Daniel, why do you want people to print out their character sheets?
Look,
This is why.
Well, that.
But you're assuming he'd know where to find it.
guys,
too.
I haven't even been here. Look at this.
Oh, I mean,
That's
when
a
you
really
print
nice
the
looking character.
Good job,
dude.
Asa.
yeah,
Good
it's
job.
right there.
I'm very proud of you, Asa.
Thank you. Thank you, Daniel.
All right, so
Love
after
you.
that, after that issue, we come to another bridge. This one has the image of a dragon behind it, but it's like a statue. You can't really tell what it's made of until you get closer. But the bridge. What about this bridge? Amid drooping vines and mosses, a bridge spans 2 sections of ground. It's ornate wooden lattice work, carved to resemble vines. So this is an actual bridge carved to look like vines.
The other one was vines that looked like a bridge.
Yeah, a little bit of a switcheroo. It's broken in many places. 2 hooded figures stand on the north side of the bridge.
Like living figures or carved figures.
I didn't say. What do you want to do?
Well,
We all look at Tanis.
Hello
yeah.
there.
Yeah. Hello there. Yeah, I say, what brings you to these parts?
They say, turn. Wait, here we go. Can I
Oh.
do something funny?
No. Turn the fun down.
Can I? What would be a good one? Oh, that might be good. What's that? Turn back. That's good.
good.
That's
I
good.
like it.
Can you do like a soft reverb for me when I say hello there?
No.
Hold on. Before we got into this encounter, after we were in the last one, I wanted to use my staff and try to heal anybody that was hurt badly.
Cool.
Okay.
So, who was hurt?
Everybody.
I mean, I took
was hurt in
6
some degree.
damage,
Ooh,
whatever.
6.
Cool. Thank you for
What'd you
healing
take?
us.
What'd you take?
I took 2 damage.
2,
I took 0.
0.
Isn't that crazy?
No, you didn't.
4.
4. Okay. I mean, I guess just
I would say don't waste it if it's limited.
anybody that lost more than 2. Oh, it's cure wounds.
Well, I mean, I could actually die.
I have
by
no
a
idea
magic missile,
how many
so-
times it works. I just know. I just do it to everybody. Everybody gets a cure wounds.
You get cured.
Did
You go. I mean, we
Did
should
you
know
read what I had written about it?
You know that if you touch people with it, it heals them. That's all I
that.
know.
Right, but usually just
But there's a write up for the item.
But the item says it's cure wounds.
We
but-
don't need to have this conversation right now. Did
Okay,
you not
this
hear
is
the
boring.
creepy voices, dude?
So, what's the cure
mean-
wounds is what?
It's a D8 plus.
nah, it's fine.
I think it says you lose a toe every time you use it.
Yeah, it's like a monkey's paw.
Just don't worry about it now.
And then when you run out of toes,
just
you lose
just
fingers.
read the description of the item from D&D Beyond, and then
I was trying to not read that because it has more things than I know what it does. Because my
that's fine.
paper
Hey.
says I don't know all the things.
Look, we'll worry about that if one of us dies. We'll retcon it and say that
God.
we did.
Okay, let's continue.
Let's
This is so boring. Let's
Go.
continue. So you've got the 2 figures. Turn back. Okay.
No, I don't think I will.
Let's try chorus plus reverb. Chorus plus reverb.
Hold on.
I like
Try it
that
again.
one better.
Hold on.
Fail.
Turn back. That's better. That's more reptilian.
Oh, the other one was better for me.
Oh, spoilers, reptilian.
Yeah.
Hey.
You can tell they're reptilian because you see their tongues flick out. When they
You can
open
tell
their
they're reptilian by the way they are.
Yeah, you can tell how. Yeah.
Racist.
Okay, so what are you gonna do?
So, are you affiliated with those other guys who just attacked us?
I said, shh. Are you affiliated with those other guys that just attacked us?
This place is holy. Wait, sorry. This place is holy. You must leave soon.
Allow us passage.
We will not
No.
leave. Our destiny lies beyond you. Let us pass, or we shall make our own way through you.
Maybe
They refuse. Why do I keep
Is this-
doing reptile voice?
I don't know. Is this the way to Zach Braff's place?
They refuse to speak anymore. They stand there, and I believe
maybe you
they
should show him
have-
the magic stick.
I'm asking you.
Whip
for
out
a
the
map.
magic stick.
Are their backs to us?
No.
Okay, so they would see me pull out my longbow.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna pull out my longbow and shoot one of them.
Okay, go ahead. You're gonna need. That's gonna
D8.
17. You're gonna need 17.
So much for
D8.
quest.
Roll them together. Dice tower. Ooh, let's see, longbow. 24 hits and it's D8. That'll be 10 damage.
10 damage. That kills one of them, and the other one
Oh.
retreats.
Well,
How fast? Can I still see him?
great.
Because I get 2 attacks.
Oh yeah, you can go.
Murdering the local priests.
All they did was tell us to like, go
17?
away.
Yep,
17 hits. And that would be 12 damage.
exactly what you needed.
This is a
Nice.
dangerous precedent. Anyone who stands in our way,
you
like
said-
even just verbally,
I
we
turn around and
murder.
look at both of you and go, I wasn't aiming for their heads, I swear.
And something weird that you notice, as soon as you shoot them, both headshots or whatever, they turn into statues,
Whoa.
Illusion.
and then after a few seconds, they crumble. So they turn the arrow sticking in, turn to statues. They crumble, and the arrow.
I feel a little bit better in that I don't think those were real sentient creatures. But let this be a lesson to you, sir.
No, I go, yes, of course, me too. I knew they weren't.
I was only bluffing. It didn't mean we actually should kill them.
Okay, so you proceed across the bridge that is carved to look like vines, and you see the figure that you had briefly glimpsed before. Massive ruins break the jungle undergrowth. Small, broken towers rise through the cover of trees. Ferns and bushes sprout through a flagstone plaza surrounded by small shacks and lean-tos. A huge bonfire blazes at its far north. See, I feel like you should have been able to see that or notice that. See, there's information presentation problems.
It's not a long bridge, but it's really high.
A huge bonfire blazes at its far north side. Beyond the fire, set in the remaining half shell of a crumbled...
Ladder.
Did I say that? Beyond the ladder?
No,
Beyond the fire, set in the remaining half shell of a crumbled dome, a huge black dragon stands, its wings
What?
outfolded.
Wait, what?
But the black dragon is only a wicker model.
I got super excited. Our bounty.
Okay, there are other draconians around here, and there's like a priest and 7 of those guys like you saw before, and y'all have a big fight.
Oh.
Can we...
And I don't want to do it.
Oh.
I want to get through this and get to the next.
I don't know if you guys knew this about Daniel. You know all the really cool fight scenes in Lord of the Rings? He fast forwards through them. All he likes is walking in Middle Earth.
Walking and talking.
No, Mr. Frodo. His favorite part.
Do you want to, after you kill the people here, do you want to investigate the dragon idol or not? Or do you want to keep going?
Well,
Yes, investigate Dragon Idol. Get inside Idol.
Can we say that I did everything?
There's going to be a
Treasure.
Wicker Man situation going on.
Treasure.
There's an opening in the figure at the base between its legs.
Go in.
Ooh.
Okay.
No.
Let me get up in
Hey guys. Nice.
Yeah. What kind of figure was this again?
Curses earlier.
No, that's all. It looks like you can manipulate the wings from inside.
Oh, we got like a Wizard of Oz scenario here.
Yeah,
I do that.
And when you speak, it reverberates ominously through the mouth.
Can
of
you
it.
can
I
you
bet
give
they had
me
a lot of fun with this. I bet
And
they
it scares
really
me, and
enjoyed
I
this.
set it on fire.
I bet they really enjoyed this.
Daniel, since we didn't have the encounter, were the people we faced, did they crumble and turn to stone?
Yes.
Okay.
And except one of them, the priest, he actually exploded in like a stony hail on death rather than crumble.
Stony hail.
So all of you need
think I went to school
to
there.
lose 2 hit dice worth of HP. And you can substitute a spell for that if you want, for one of those hit dice. Each spell level can reduce, 1 hit die.
Heaven forbid.
So that would put me at. I'm gonna say that
All right,
I
this
use
box kinda
my
sucks.
second wind of something.
Oh, there we go. All right.
Okay, and after this, we're going to get to the last area. You cross another bridge that's carved like the one before, and now you're in this area, the big one, 44K, if you want to look at that. And this is where we will stop tonight.
Oh.
44K.
and
It's
there's
got
a-
all the structures.
And there's a picture. Emerging from the dense jungle, a broad cobblestone street runs south and north. I think the scale, I was wrong. I don't think that's 10 feet. I think it's supposed to be bigger.
Yeah, it's definitely bigger.
Emerging from the dense jungle, a broad cobblestone street runs north and south among the ruins. A roadway branches to the west. Here, the fluted columns and relief carvings of buildings sag wearily. A large cobblestone courtyard lies to the east amid crumbling buildings. Beyond the courtyard are 4 tall, freestanding columns. No trace remains of the building they once supported. In front of these pillars, a huge well plunges into the earth. A huge well plunges into the earth. Vapors rise from the well. They be smoking.
Throwing up them thick clouds.
To the north of the well, a single building stands whole, although time and weather have worn its outer walls.
I want to. Can I point out how did this building fall down and not the pillars holding it?
We don't talk about.
Maybe the rest of it was made of wood.
Wood. And steel waters.
All right, where is? I'm shoveling my papers here.
By the way, the Electric Bastion Land, like that episode's so much fun to listen to.
Oh.
It really is.
I'm glad you like
Still waters. Wait, is it steel or still?
it. Damn it.
I mean,
and
am I
then you
wrong?
keep going, and Daniel goes, "Dang it! Now I'm hearing it too."
All right, so there's the big building and the big well. What do?
let's look
Look down the well.
closer.
There's
at the
nothing
deep-
else.
at the deep well.
Okay, a dark and terrible stillness lies around the well. PCs who gaze into it see nothing but vast blackness. Rushing air, dead cold, swells from below. Suddenly, a fantastic shape, huge and black, bursts from the well and unfolds its tremendous leather wings.
Jesus.
No
Okay,
way.
so we just encountered a fake black dragon. Now we encounter the real black dragon.
Darkness envelops the entire area.
What?
That's bad.
Wait, what is the diameter of the well?
I would say, I'm looking at this.
Maybe we should go take cover. Go take cover
30
in a
feet?
house.
So would that possibly be a real black dragon, or is that the illusion of a black dragon?
Well, whatever
know
it
yet.
is, you hear a dragon come out, you saw one come out, and then there's darkness expanding all around you, and now you're in darkness.
I think he's trying to say that he's choosing to disbelieve
he
it.
casts darkness.
Yep.
The dragon casts darkness.
And I feel like
And here's a picture of it.
I feel like in that last fight, we were supposed to be led to believe that giant wicker man dragon was a real dragon.
Here's the dragon. Here's the picture.
All right. Oh boy.
That's a legit dragon, y'all. Y'all ready for this? Dun, dun, dun,
He has a name and everything.
Wait. There's not supposed to be dragons.
There's a dragon right here.
Hey, y'all.
Maybe it's just like a large bat.
I've never encountered a dragon.
How big
Well-
is a dragon?
How big are you?
The listener will see you encounter.
have to-
Hear you encounter a dragon at the start of the next episode.
Cliffhanger.
Because we still have to do an After Dark.
Do we?
Do we?
We do.
Do we?
It's our duty to the patron.
Dude,
I mean, if we're gonna fight a dragon, that's so much cooler.
it really is.
Oh, we don't have time to fight a dragon.
Yeah, we
Well,
do.
we should fight the dragon as the After Dark.
Did you see
Then
how well
release
I
it
rolled?
next week
No.
to the public?
We do
We
have
could-
time.
we could totally.
We do have time to fight the dragon, but in 2 weeks.
Yes.
It's
I mean,
only 11.
Have an abundance mindset. Yes, we have time, just not right now.
Come on.
I mean, because we could wreck the dragon.
we could totally wreck.
We could wreck the dragon.
I'm so powerful, y'all.
Do you want to?
Do you want to fight the
This
dragon?
we've
Yes.
almost done nothing this whole time. except
Seriously,
just
let's
talk
fight
about
the
flavor
dragon.
text
At the bit.
and walking.
Okay,
Please,
we're gonna have to
anything.
take a break and draw a big map and all this
Let's
nonsense.
do it.
I'm down.
What if I print off like an actual battle map and
Yeah.
all this stuff and have everything ready to go to do it up properly next
How long will
time?
that
That
take?
like
sounds
that.
fun, except that we could do it now
Yeah.
with markers and then use our imaginations.
I like
Don't.
Daniel's
No,
idea.
just,
Guys,
Shut up, Tim.
Stop it. I don't know when I'm going to Disney next.
Daniel does know better than us.
No,
You have control over this.
No, I'm not going
sir.
to Disney next.
Hey, Mason, I got a tissue for that brownness on your nose.
Shush.
Come on. Let's,
You know what?
How long would it take to do this dragon? Come on. Just let
would
me roll a
take-
couple times. I'll kill it. Come on.
I wanna start it off properly next time, okay?
Set piece.
This was my intention. Now get us to Zaxxaroth. I didn't even know the dragon comes out necessarily. I guess if you hadn't looked in
Wait.
the well, it wouldn't have come out.
Don't
Okay.
It's like hiding down there.
see what you're doing.
But now they done it. Now they done did it.
Ace, I want to know what's in your mind
Hey,
right now.
mark this time. What time is it right now? You're gonna need to edit this.
11:03.
No, I'm not going to
Okay,
because you're
never
not
mind.
going to say anything.
I'm not saying anything.
So the other option you have is to go into the big building, and that takes you down into like the dungeon area of the module. So that's what's up.
So we skipped the dungeon area and
I'm just saying. Oh, the thing
Got
you
to the big
skipped,
bad.
by the way, is a unicorn ride. No.
Wait, what do you mean we skipped something? Where?
Wait, I don't know if do you ride on the unicorn?
Of course we do.
We skipped it, or
What
you
are
made
you-
us skip
what?
it?
I didn't make you skip it.
Where?
where do we find a unicorn?
So we don't
dude?
get to ride a unicorn. We don't get to fight a dragon. What is your purpose?
We don't get to see a white stag.
Okay.
What is
You
this?
go find a unicorn named the Forest Master
Where?
in the forest.
Which forest?
How?
The forest to the west of Solace.
The one where we were looking for the stag.
Yeah, but you just went straight there and you just didn't find it.
Because there were no random rolls for it, or
No, it's just because you didn't explore the physical area in which this exists.
Well, we did. We said we were
Thought we
there,
did.
and we
No,
decided
I did
to
not
camp
say
there.
that the unicorn is at the place you were.
Uh-huh.
It's at a
Wait, what?
different place. You know,
Oh.
objects are in different physical locations.
So
in
we
space.
could just randomly explore around the forest area.
Yes, and can you stop making that noise?
That's not me.
Yes, it's sorry. It's the tap of annoyance there. Sorry.
Okay. All right. So I'll read it. I wrote about it. So if you're nice, then the unicorn speaks.
Wait, if we're nice to the unicorn, you mean?
And then you have a unicorn voice.
If you don't like, go kill all the little cute forest creatures.
And I
then-
bet the unicorn has a very serious speech impediment.
Thank you for coming into my forest.
No. What would a unicorn sound like?
Is there like one that?
The chapter in the book is entitled "The Forest Master: A Peaceful Interlude."
Seriously?
I'm dead serious.
Oh,
Okay.
that's nice, actually.
Let me
That's
test
lovely.
this out. No.
Karaman
No.
lies and says, "We won't hurt you," and the Forest Master says, "Ha, as if you could."
Ah.
Burn. There's no sufficient unicorn voice.
This is
sorry.
resembling a lot of my first sessions of CCQ.
All right, so here we go.
Reminds me of
rough.
a fever dream I had.
This is what we missed, okay? So, I am the Forest Master. You have entered my great forest. I grant you passage and the aid of all creatures while you remain within our borders. So from now on, until the PCs leave the forest, no creature attacks them unless attacked. Some days ago, a great and glorious being came among us. He held great wisdom and power rare in the land today. He foretold your coming and left you a message. You must fly straight away across the East Wall Mountains. Within 2 days, you must be within Zaxxaroth. There, if you prove worthy, you shall receive the greatest gift given to the world. Those were his very words, the greatest gift given to the world. The Forest Master knows no more of this, but he is aware of a terrible force of evil which will destroy the beauty of his domain shortly. Oh, if the PCs request the help of the Forest Master, he summons Pegasi.
What?
The beautiful and powerful animals, one for each PC, silently circle overhead and land with feathered gentleness in the nearby grasses. They allow the PCs to mount them and hurtle into the air, their wings whispering on the wind, and soar through the glade. They soar above the glade. The PCs looking back see the Forest Master standing proudly on outcropping. It says on outcropping.
We did
not
this
on the
instead of fight a
outcropping.
dragon.
He calls to them, "The greatest gift given to man awaits you. Carry the peace of my home within your heart. Soon it will live nowhere else."
I regret nothing.
So there's a great picture
Death.
of it.
Death
module,
is the greatest
Yeah,
gift.
the
In the
book.
book.
The book has an awesome
I have,
picture.
I have
of
another
this.
one of it.
Death
Another
stops
picture of
us
it.
all.
Okay. PC's flying out of the darkened wood. Okay, if you try to attack the unicorn, he calls for magical forest creatures to defend him.
and wrecks you.
Yeah.
Did you say erects you?
Yeah, but we're not going to talk about that.
Was there any indication, like, to lead us?
And
I imagine when he
wrecks
calls
you.
for the other creatures, it's like
Jeez.
that Australian music video.
I don't. Okay. There was a kind of a lead.
I need to go watch that.
There was kind of a lead or rumor about the staff having been made in the Darkenwood Forest. And so if you were like, oh, I wonder if that's true, and you went exploring in the Darkenwood Forest, or whatever it's called.
But Daniel,
I don't
I
remember
asked
that
if there
rumor.
was a fourth lead, and you said there wasn't.
That's not really a lead. I mean, he says
Darkenwood, by the way, Darkenwood.
Darkenwoods. It says a magical, and I read it to you tonight. I said, a magical staff. I bet it was forged by demons from the terrible Darkened Woods. There are terrible mysteries in that place. Ugh. OCH.
Sounds like
what an
wonderful
evil place.
mysteries.
So is there actually a white stag?
Yeah. Here's the unicorn.
That's not the white stag. That's
No, that's a unicorn.
Yeah.
That's why I said this is the unicorn.
Well, that
This
would
is
have
a
been a
unicorn.
magical encounter.
Oh, the white stag? Okay. So, dear
Literally.
listener, this is kind of what our After Darks are usually like. I don't know why I'm not doing this in the After Dark, but you just get a treat. You can have an After Dark as a treat, although we'll do a separate After Dark too. The stag situation is that you just have a 30% chance that one of you sees the white stag.
And technically, I'd already seen it, so
And
But if enemies are
then-
pretty cool, guys.
If enemies are pursuing you into the area, it's 80%.
What?
And then,
Yeah. And it's just while the party passes through the area, there's 30% chance.
and
So-
then,
And then
Andy.
it cannot be captured. It bounds into the Darkened Wood. Oh, so if you're up here and you're following it, you'll follow it to the Darkened Wood where you'll meet the unicorn. But there's only a 30% chance of that. The stag can't be captured. If you kill it, dark thunderclouds form overhead, so you can't capture it, but you can kill it. They hover over the party for 7 days, during which time you lose 1 from your AC, and the body of the stag disappears.
I'd like to test that theory on whether or not I could capture it.
Cannot be captured. I assume it
If I can kill it, I could probably capture it.
I assume it phases out of existence. All right, so that's the path not taken, the road not taken. Maybe it would have been clearer to me if you had gotten closer to that area, but the map I have is absolute trash.
I'd like to have like a montage of me waterboarding a unicorn or a steed.
So 26 Unicorn
Till I
Grove.
capture it.
Is that anywhere close to Prayer's IP?
Pray to me.
No, it's way south of Prayer's
What
IP.
an odd line for Batman.
Pray to me.
Yeah, you'd have to go like 10 miles south from where you were to be near the grove. So you would not have seen it.
Yeah, that line, and I'm not wearing hockey pants.
All right, well, that will be it for us tonight. Tune in next week to hear Asa fight his first dragon and
My first dragon.
and maybe die. Who knows?
Hopefully.
I think back in the day, and this may be, let's see. Yeah, this is in 1E, and they still did this, where the dragon breath mechanism is that the dragon breath weapon does damage equal to the number of HP the dragon has right now.
Oh my.
Ooh.
So if it starts with 128, that's how much damage it does with the breath weapon.
So
When you get it to half HP, it's half that damage.
So if you get caught in his breath first time, we're all dead.
I'm not saying that he has that many HP.
Oh,
And I could just substitute like a 5e dragon.
I mean, he would have that much HP.
Or I'll just run him with the stats here, which is what I was planning to do.
I mean, we need to run.
No,
we don't.
I have some
got
things
it.
I want to talk about off mic, but
Okay, we'll do that. And I bid you GG Nori.